Today on Delta Safari, we take a look at some of the highlights of 2022. And for the last time this year, let's head to the Delta.
Welcome to Delta Safari. My name is Stu Donald. Most people here in the Mobile, Alabama area know me as a chef. I'm also a local radio host, and of course radio shows about food and wine, so it's in my wheelhouse. But I am also an avid enthusiast in everything in the outdoors. I like to hunt a little. I like to fish a lot. Hiking, backpacking, camping, all of it. Anything that gets me out in the outdoors, I want to be a part of it. And I'm lucky to live right next to one of the great wild spaces in the entire country, the Mobile-Tensaw River Delta, which has been nicknamed America's Amazon. The Mobile-Tensaw River Delta is one of the most incredible biospheres in the world. Like 500 plant species, 200 animal species, more trees than you can shake a stick at. The purpose of Delta Safari is to show people in other parts of the world this incredible wild space here on the Delta. We're gonna fish, we're gonna do a little hunting. We might go out on a kayak tour. You know, there's an Indian mound in this Delta. It's a protected historic site. You can take a trip there. The largest cypress tree in the state of Alabama is there.
We're gonna do a lot of hiking too, all over the place, in the woods, on the side of a mountain, even in downtown Mobile. Enough of this yakking. Let's head to the Delta.
Let's see if I can get this in. That's a big bowfin. That is a big bowfin right there. Oh, that's a fish. Over 4 pounds on that one. Some people call them bowfin. Let's get this fella back into the water. Thank you for the fight, my man. Thank you for the fight. And he's gone. Well, that was fun. That's one of the things I love about this Delta. You cast something out, you never know what you're going to get. All right, let's do some more of that.
Growing up on this delta, Mare is one of the places that I always wanted to visit, but never got to. Old Luke and I decided to come down and camp out overnight and check the place out. The first thing that I couldn't help notice when I first got to Mare was the RV campground is just gorgeous. One of the most beautiful RV campgrounds that I've ever seen. And in addition to that, they have primitive sites, which is where Luke and I stayed. They also have this incredible pier that goes 300 feet out into the water and then has a T at the end that's another 200 feet wide. Talked to a couple of guys while we were out there. They say they were fishing for crappie, but I know you can also catch a lot of saltwater species out there as well. It's a good place for flounder from what I understand.
The campground is conveniently located in Creole, Alabama, off of I-65 and provides easy access to the Tensaw and Mobile rivers and other small waterways that flow southward towards the Gulf Coast. From the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains to the Gulf of Mexico, the Alabama State Park System hosts unique landscapes rich with caves, streams, and rivers, lakes, ponds, forests, fields, swamps, marshes, and white sandy beaches. These landscapes provide unique habitat to an array of plants and wildlife species. The Alabama State Park's iNaturalist project will be used to extend the knowledge of our rich natural history by helping to create more extensive species lists for each Alabama State Park. You can sign up for the iNaturalist program by visiting www.inaturalist.org, or you can download the app from iTunes or Google Play. Discover the beauty of the highest point in Alabama on an island in the sky. Cheaha Resort State Park, which is located on the southernmost tip of the Appalachian Mountain chain, is the oldest park in Alabama, established in 1933, and is considered by many to be one of the most unique parks in the nation. Imagine 2,799 acres of granite boulders and wind-warped ancient trees at 2,407 feet above sea level, often above the clouds, and surrounded by 392,567 acres of the Talladega National Forest, including 7,245 acres of Cheaha Wilderness. In 1962, a campaign was launched to bring the USS Alabama home to her namesake state. She was to be restored as a memorial to those that served in the United States Armed Forces. Through a statewide fundraising campaign from 1962 to 1964, the school children of Alabama raised almost $100,000 in nickels, dimes, and quarters to help bring her to Mobile. Their legacy of giving has been enjoyed by thousands of people each year. In addition to the BB-60 and the aircraft pavilion, the park features a fishing pier, multiple picnic areas, a nature trail with birdwatching tower, memorials for various conflicts including the 9/11 attacks, a display of tanks and artillery as well as the USS Drum.
That's where we are, Longleaf Forest, which is part of the Mobile Botanical Gardens, which is right there. Hey boy, they're talking about you. Right in the heart of suburbia. Just beautiful. Let's get to hiking. Man. This is just spectacular. Boy, this delta never ceases to surprise you, does it? My gosh. Beautiful day today. Just beautiful. Man, this is a nice trail. You know, I have come by this trail for 50-something years. It's the first time I've ever hiked it. Well, that's on me. All right. We're going to sneak off trail a bit. Come on, Luke. Oh, we may have come to a dead end here. You tell me. Oh, no, look. Okay, cool.
Today on Delta Safari, we're going on an urban adventure to one of the oldest cities in the United States of America, the Lady by the Bay, Mobile, Alabama. Let's head for the Delta.
Hey, this is Stu. I am at Squid Ink. I'm enjoying a amber from Fairhope Brewing Company, which is right across the bay. And I am waiting on one of my favorite things to eat in this entire town, and that is Mobtown hot fries. We'll see in a minute. Oh, these are so good.
The South is no stranger to amazing culinary creations. From Leah Chase to John Currence to Emeril Lagasse, the South has always been at the forefront of American cuisine. But you don't have to dine at a white tablecloth bistro in the French Quarter to have great food in the South. Heck, down here you get world-class food at a gas station. Take, for instance, Satsuma Chevron, right at exit 19 on I-65 in the heart of the Delta. Not only do they have some of the best barbecue in the county with smoky ribs, tender chicken, and pulled pork, but in the mornings they have a full array of scratch-made, high-quality breakfast sandwiches. But the real star is the breakfast gumbo. A bowl full of grits topped with whatever you want. Smoked sausage, patty, bacon, why not all three? Eggs, they got them. How about a little green onion for color and a little spice? Sure, why not? Satsuma Chevron is the perfect place for that post-hike meal, or a great place to pick up breakfast before running the trot. In all the world, there is no ritual more sacred than the post-hike meal. And literally right around the corner from William Brooks Park is one of my favorite restaurants. If it is Latin flavors you crave, then there is no better place in the entire Delta than Azteca's. Its decor is as beautiful as the menu is inspired. Azteca's is dedicated to elevating the dining experience by inviting their guests to try the rich flavors of colonial Mexico. The menu offers popular Mexican cuisine from time-honored Tex-Mex to authentic Mexican dishes. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch break, an escape with the family, or a romantic dinner for two, relax and enjoy a true taste of Mexico at Azteca's Restaurant and Cantina, 310 Industrial Parkway, Saraland, Alabama.
All right. I am on Cedar Creek in Mount Vernon, Alabama, and today's lunch comes at the recommendation of my good friend David Hubble, as he's known around these parts as the Merlatol Man, was the Chevron gas station here in Mount Vernon. So I stopped by to pick up some fried chicken and some logs. Let's take a look what we got going on. The roll came highly recommended. The tater logs were going fast. And 3 big old thighs, y'all. I'm a happy man. I'm gonna do some eating, and I'm gonna do some fishing. Ooh. Now I see why the roll was recommended. That's delicious.
you spend the day visiting Battleship Memorial Park, you don't have far to go for that post-hike meal. Battleship Parkway is a man-made causeway that serves as the unofficial border between the Delta and the Bay. And for over half a century, it has been home to some of the greatest seafood restaurants in the country. Today, I chose R&R Seafood. It's always casual, in my opinion, the best gumbo on the causeway, boiled crawfish in season, and interesting dishes inspired by the Delta, like the gator tacos I'm enjoying today. Grilled with jerk seasoning and a pineapple slaw, a side of red beans and rice, and to wrap it up, I ordered the dessert special, strawberries and cream bread pudding. R&R Seafood, 1477 Battleship Parkway, Spanish Fort, Alabama.
That's pretty awesome. Alright. I have a very simple little dish tonight. It is great for camping and backpacking. It's based off a very traditional appetizer in Mexican cuisine called queso fundido, which is generally made with chorizo and Monterey Jack or quesadilla cheese. Well, I'm doing mine a little different. I mean, I still call it queso fundido, but I spell it differently. We are going to make this Cajun. How are we going to make this Cajun? My good friends at Hall Sausage coming to the rescue. Now, you may remember I featured them before on a previous episode. Links down below. And it is the only sausage maker located right on the Mobile River Delta. And they make this incredible andouille sausage. Now, I have competed against chefs from all over Louisiana, and every time I roll out the Hall's andouille sausage, I get the same reaction from every one of the New Orleans chefs. Where did you get this sausage? And I tell them it's actually made in Chickasaw, Alabama, and they tell me, not me saying this is all the other chefs saying this, that this is the best andouille sausage they've ever had. Put it over a little bit of heat there. I mean, this is a super simple dish. It's only 3 ingredients, plus utensils, and, you know, that's our utensils. Tortillas. All I'm looking to do is just render this sausage a little bit, get it heated up. I'm actually going to use the fat that's in the sausage to cook the sausage. You didn't need to bring anything like Pam or anything like that. It shouldn't be any time before we'll be eating. Look at that. Let this brown a little bit. And then we will continue with the next step. Alright. Sausage is good and brown now, and I'm pretty much to the next step. So I'm going to turn the heat down just a little. This is a little 4-cheese Mexican shredded blend. Pepper jack's also good for this, or just straight cheddar also good. Just going to add that in there. Let it start breaking down. Alright. Spoon out out, give it a little stir here. All I'm trying to do at this point is just trying to melt that cheese. And as soon as it's a goo, it's through. I do have one last ingredient I want to add to this. That's just a little shot of some Creole mustard. About a teaspoon and a half. There we have it. I'm going to kill the heat because we now have some queso fundido. Alright. Oh, Luke's down here. He smells the sausage cooking. Alright. Now, I'm going to do one last little thing here. Shouldn't have turned that heat off yet, should I? Keep my tortillas up. A few seconds on each side. Go. Next one. Trying to get it pliable, a little bit soft here. Knock the chill off of it. Last one. Toast one. Alright. Okay. Let's make a tortilla, huh? Queso fundido here. Cheese, some mustard, sausage, put it in the tortilla. It's dinner time. That is too good to be that simple.
Hey, before you go hunting you some yonder, how about clicking that there subscribe and like button one time for me, would you?